I think what's happening is that, well, I guess I should probably confirm the first bit. Um, they do send you back after the credits roll. They just put you back the last save point. They don't force you to do Game Plus. They don't put you in the main menu. They don't immediately present New Game Plus, even though I think it exists, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Um, Now, with a lot of games, I would expect it would be like, um, they would make it a lot more obvious, or there would be some pattern that would be followed. But I don't, especially when it comes to indies, um, there's less of sort of a following of conventions, so I don't actually know what they're trying to present. So it's like, I think there is a full ending. The very, very last scene in the I don't know, the Restored the Seal ending has a feather go out, and I think that's how they're hinting, like, oh, there's something more, and it's feather related. But it's hard. Like the reason, like it's hard to be sure, but it's like the reason why I think it's the case is that there's two things. One is that Corvus, who was the like most recent cloak bearer, who had the feather cloak, which is basically all of the prior knowledge of the order or the hunters or whatever, right? Um, I don't know if it was all of these feathers all together or a previous set of feathers for Corvus's age. Um, and so basically, completing your own feather cloak might be important. And then the other thing is Corvus still around, accessible somewhere, whatever? Can you get the old feather cloak? And then, at the very beginning of all of this, in the first age, the there is this celestial who was named Azazel, who basically had aided or provided some sort of power to three separate humans, and it was literally just Malakane, Narisha, and Alina. So I don't even exactly know what they're considered to be, because like, so Malakane, my guess is Malakane represents humanity, and of course is attached to the hunters. Narisha, I believe, is tied to the Sanguine and tend to be linked towards uh like purity, daylight, whatever, and then thematically. And then Alina seems to be related to night. And I'm guessing is more like, so I mean, like, my guess is it's something like, one is sort of the like, so Narisha is presented to be basically the like structure, order, kind of faction or concept. Alina is like the change and growth, and then Malakane, being closest to humanity, is more like chaos and the ability to both um, extol and corrupt every other virtue, and which is a common thing that keeps happening through like, so like my favorite example that's like easy to explain is in Dark Souls. You basically have three major ideologies or three major concepts that drive the world. One is like order, which is like the Lords, which is Gwyn, which is that whole faction that is basically like the authoritarian presence that is like structured to the point of strangling you, to the point of not allowing proper growth to being aligned in a direction that could just as easily be bad as it is good. The lack of ability to think for yourself and all that kind of stuff. And then on the other side, you basically have like the abyss, chaos, dark, whatever, which is like, anarchy, which is, a lack of constraints, infinite growth, without structure becomes chaotic and self-destructive and is unable to move forward because it's going in too many directions at once without guidance. And then the third one is represented by the dragons in Dark Souls, which is like stagnation and eternity and stillness. A return to basically a lack of conflict through a lack of movement. Which I think they're basically presenting that there is another take on this, on that concept in this game as well. Sorry, very parched today. I kind of feel like I need to hook up my, I need to have an automated system for the water bottle where it's like, I just have a digital scale that is being read somewhere, and I weigh out a full water bottle combined with, so the weight of the bottle and then the weight of it when it's full, and this interpolate the water bottle that I've got on the screen, the one that can, this whole thing, right? Is that responding today? Is that working? Oh, there we go. Yeah, this whole water bottle thing. Had that be updating relative to just the scale. I know that's so incredibly absurd, just in terms of just unnecessary complexity, but I have an endless drive to automate everything related to my stream. I wanted to just focus on playing the game and talking, and have all of the additional busy work done for me. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to do that. I really this is not rocket science. There's surely a scale I can get data from and just pass that data somewhere. So yeah, there's another one of these that I don't know how to get into. There's so many like random spots like this. I gotta stop sniffling so much. I really thought my allergies would be somewhat controlled. Wait, oh, I thought I was able to walk up there somewhere. So I've been here before. Yeah. So there's something. Yeah, you know what it is? There's some cave that leads like up to the left that I exit from. Wow, my aim is terrible today. No strong need for me to mash through these dudes at all. You read that. Oh, maybe there's another spot. Maybe there's another spot where I can use that ability, that Dark Grasp or whatever, the one from earlier. Oh, did I run out of juice? No, we're good. Where does this go? Is this in the top left? No, it is not. Oh, did I not do this one yet? This is one I think I couldn't go to before. This is one of the ones I was looking for. Also, let me check this real quick, too. Oops. Wrong weapon. Oh, so this would have led over to the left here, and I've done this probably already. Right? Yep, okay, I did this one. So this is another one of those, like, blood fountains for Vesper's Sanguine Heritage that gives her more HP. So then the other one... The other one is the important one. So this thing that I ignored before, which I can go through, which I wouldn't have been able to go through until I got past, I don't remember what the name of it was, the manor that gave me the ability to pass through that stuff. But no, I've done this. Does this lead to Bells of the Earth? This like goes in a spiral and takes me down somewhere. Yeah, I've done this, I think. I don't know if I've done that in the middle, though. Oh, this one, it's where you get the seeds. You get the first batch of seeds in here, I think. Or something? Oh, this is how you went. Yeah, okay, I remember. This is how you get to that sky kingdom. It's got like a big temple here, right? Remember this, or sorta. I know I've been here, but I don't remember if I did everything I wanted to do here. I do remember the whole mess with the dead alchemist, though. Oh, and this is where you... Yeah, I remember now. This is where you get attacked by that, the boss who I believe Corvus had got attacked by. Anytime you're doing one of these dashes across the platforms, that the creature jumped up to attack, and now it's dead. And so I remember this too, where we had all the snake skeletons, where I think at the very end of the kingdom, the snake skeletons were important. How did I get that one? Well, I mean, basically what I should say is that the snake was the boss that represented time or something like that. Yeah. I don't know if I've done all this. Oh, no. Yeah, you had the paths that were like... So you wanted to do basically like... Oh yeah, they're all activated though. Yeah, I need to take a picture of this. So this is important. Well, I need a second to cough. Give me a second. Allergies are coming with a scratchy throat. These are the three characters that I think had some connection to the Celestial or whatever. First comes birth, life in the image of Dagon, who emanates fire from his eyes. Second comes the disappointment and corruption of Drekka, with their gifts and red demonic wings. Last comes Ithis, who I fought, the serpent of eternal return, doomed to repeat itself over and over, birth and death, never ending. So Ithis, I believe, was connected to the Avaternal that I fought, who I cannot remember the name of. Yeah, so basically, like, you have to figure out, so, like, Ithis is on the left, Dagon is on the... Or, I'm sorry, on the right. Dagon on the left. And then, in the middle here is, I've already forgotten. What was her name again? Drekka. So this is Drekka. This one is Dagon. And this is Ithis, who I fought. Am I not allowed to activate this again now that I've already done it? Or no, you just activate this whole mess, then you go back out around, I think. Yeah, and then you go into the center. And it does the big zoom out to the area with a teleport or something? No. I love how it just ports you right over to the spot where you gotta walk in on. Yeah, so this is where... Yeah, and they do the zoom out again. So this is... Do I have... Is there any areas that I can get to now in this area now that I happen to have... Now that I have Dark Grasp, that one. And the answer is I don't know. I'm pretty like if I don't see those blue flower things you can teleport to, I think I'll probably assume I can't. So this is basically the portal to the Avaternal boss, I believe. Oh, and there's Dark Grasp to go back. Which I think you get Dark Grasp after doing this fight, I think. Or no. This is just where you get Dark Grasp. And then you need that for something later, I guess. Oops. Well, that... Ah, I just did it again. I'm expecting to be able to skip individual platforms because they're a little smaller than they look. Yeah. So this is basically Dark Grasp. Yeah. Kind of nice that they gave you the tutorial again. In case you forgot, wander back in and get the tutorial. Also, I have no idea what all that banging is outside. I don't know if you can hear that. It sounds like maybe like a truck. Like a moving truck. People are getting out in a hurry or something. It's audible, you can't hear it? Oh, well. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been looking at my levels on OBS, so I'm not sure. Well, at least now I can navigate this area with somewhat relative impunity. I do not see any of the... I don't see any potential extra stuff for me to get to here. I think this area is basically solved. That was weird how the lava was a little dark for a minute. Just trying to very quickly hurry around a bit. Aha, there's one. There's one with Dark Grasp, so that's an option. I might as well go there in case I haven't been there yet. Feather. Give me that. Give me that frickin' feather. Oh, no, you don't. It's you. First Stalker. Is it not Malakane? These are the final moments of the First Age. From the heart of Medrum emerged a son of Noon. A son once believed to be lost. Shouldering the pressure of eternal darkness, he developed the holy discipline of the Crow. Supreme Creator Malakane, humanity's last hope. It was he who taught us to fight, live, and die for our fellow stalkers. He gave us a permanent voice in the cloak. Long lived Long have we languished in the indifferent light of Azazel. May it blind us nevermore. I wonder if this is gonna start showing how they start noticing basically that Azazel is messed up or in some way a problem and are like, yeah, let's, you know, screw that stupid, screw Azazel. Have I? Ooh, why is there a crow here though? Have I done this one? Did I skip this one? I feel like I did this one with the head cut off. Oh. Aw. I was hoping that that was the one locked door you shoot. I'm pretty sure this is the one where you loop around and they continually give you lose your powers bit by bit as you go through. Yeah, this is the one. Screw this thing. I'm going back that way. Bit of a bummer though, I should have got in here. Now everything's respawned. At least I got another feather though, that helps. I have like 5 or 6 more to go. I already did that. Whatever was over here has been gotten. I want to pretend that there are no more... Oops. I want to pretend there's no more feathers for me to grab in this area, so I should consider moving on. Yeah, I don't know if I went into the snake one, I'm going to double check, but I think this is all that I might have missed in this area, so I should move on. I do think it's interesting though that these are locked, and I feel like I've been in these before. Yeah, there was oops, hold on. Stop jumping. Dummy, stop jumping. Yeah, I don't think this was... I don't think this is worth my time at all. Oops. Speedrun practice, I guess, if I want to do such a thing. Stop jumping! I'm in way too much of a hurry in this area. I need to stop at the last one to shoot real quick. Ran out of MP basically. I'm being shot at a lot here. Where was it? Where did I want to be here? All that to get around to this side. Now this just takes you the entire way back over to, yeah, to hitting this button. So yeah, that's... I think I do happen to be done here. And this just leads up to, I believe, to be the area where the boss was. Or one of them was. Or, right? Or, no, I think you can choose to fall here, or... Oh, there's a little crack I never noticed. What is this? Did I do this already and not notice? Oh yeah, the fight against the two dudes. The two separate copies, or the, you know, the shadow stocky boss that I can't remember the name of. Okay, well. Well, if nothing else, I got another feather. And that is something. So that would have been... I guess I should go back to the... Potentially Bowels of the Earth, or... I think I should probably either... I should check some of these early areas. Like, continue to search around Grimwood and Velimir, because I know there's at least one or two feathers that I know I have missed, because I've seen them, you know, up top. And there's a chest. I don't know how to get to it. Yeah, there's like one over there and probably one to the right. And that, like... That looks like a structure you'd enter in from the bowels of the earth, I think. That's my current guess. And this chest as well. But it's like, this just leads to... There's Ravenford. Ancient representation of Alina. The crow's wings and calm face make the statue look distinguished and powerful. I don't think I ever read that one. So how do I get... You know what's... Okay, you can jump down from there. Yeah, I really feel like this is openable in some way. Is this lever I haven't seen or something? Or like this extra... This butterfly is supposed to mean something, I don't know. I checked in there... What is up there? So lost on that front. I guess I'm gonna check Velimir. I'm starting to think it is... Well, Let's go to the bowels of the earth first. I'm 99% sure there's more to explore down there. You have anything to say to me anymore? Anything new? Tried to convince my own cloakbearer to embrace the gifts of Drekka's gate gifts. Oh yeah, Drekka was one of them. And as soon as Alexander refused my proposal, challenged her to a duel. He failed. They were too willing to accept the gifts. turned their backs on the order, journeyed into this beautiful or terrible place. Yeah. Yeah, I would like to try to figure out how to kill her properly, I guess. My guess is that maybe that becomes an option later on. So this is not openable. It used to be. I don't think this leads to anything I can... This just goes further down, right? Yeah. I think the fact that you generally get pushed into the bowels of the earth, and that they seem to want you to be here. I feel like there's something more that I'm not seeing yet. This is where you can just jump down. I don't think the switch has anything to do with anything. I keep thinking it does, but I don't think it does. I think it's just meant to give you a little extra light for a moment. Oops. Ah. I'm gonna get lost very quickly if I keep falling like that. Well, there's 2 of them. 3 of them. So they had fixed those creatures, the little bomber spiders. They used to land right on top of you. They're little bomb friends. Yeah, so this is an area I wanted to get into, which I think I can now. Or, I was able to get to. That area up north. Ah, okay, I did miss another feather down here. The twins. Okay, this might tell me, if it says Vesper and Quebec, then that will be a big deal. It happened at dawn together with a cloak. We found something more. A living miracle. They walked in unison, twins who called themselves children of the Stalkers. Naked they emerged from the chamber of truth. These mysterious beings of grace are very similar to us, but with bigger bodies and stronger minds. Their hair is long and their skin is marked by the symbols from another age. They are noble at heart and we feel blessed under their guidance. These beings came bearing gifts beyond our understanding. One can turn darkness into light, the other can see beyond the veil of time, and she moves through it full of grace. Is this Avaternals then? If that's the case, then one of the twins is the one the Avaternal I just fought. The second one, on the other hand, I may not have seen yet. So, is it possible I could see the other twin? If that one can turn darkness into light, then I wonder if we can unfuck all of this mess via that. Maybe basically convert Umbra into a non-darkness being or something? Even though that might not be the best of ideas. I don't want to end the avatar of the night. I want balance. Oh. I at least found another feather, and that's important. I thought I could make that. So yeah, this takes me over here. Can I just, like, break that from the other side? No. This is where you get the statue of Malakane and something else. I think that on the left is a shortcut, maybe? Yeah, and you get something from this, so I don't remember what it was. So I guess this closes behind you. Yeah, that does. So another feather's been found, so that's something. So I found 2 of the... or at least 1, I guess, of the feathers. I know where another location is. So on the bottom right, there's a thing I want to get to. I don't know. What was this all about? Oh, one's where... yeah, so there's a whole thing that I haven't done yet with the, you get a bunch of, like, breadcrumbs or seeds or something. Yeah, breadcrumbs and the loaf of bread. And, I have not figured out the use for those yet. And I think there is... I'm pretty confident there's something there. Oops. So many, like, I probably should just be writing down where all this shit is that I'm not finding. So I unlocked a huge portion of all this. And there was something behind all this as well. One of the buttons. Yeah, so, This, I think, like, was more towards one of the bosses, I think? Or... this is, like, very late. Oh, this is where you go meet the dude who had the bird that I've not seen since. Who I guess, then, has more quests to do? Assuming you can't miss it and fuck up his quest. Which, you know, is possible, I guess. I just did this. made that loop. Where does this lead? Towards the center, okay. There's the eye. I need to get down there. Don't know if I can. Back to the beginning. So I'm just trying to get a bead on, like... how would I make the entire way back down to the spot on the bottom right there? I don't think I can from within the bowels of the earth as I see it. Wait. Maybe it's from the... if I go into the boss room and then I go around, I think. You're still there. I can't, like, re-kill you by accident, right? Like, no. I am concerned that I might have accidentally made an ending choice by killing that one Darkness boss. Can I go up or down from here? Oh, weird. Okay. It puts me in the center of this room. Yeah, and then you have another one of the Knight Alina followers. Same dialogue. Yeah, Alina's Rest. And then, yeah, I guess it just takes you back straight down to Ashdown Manor. Which I think might have... I'm pretty sure this one has another feather as well. So that's something to look out for. The issue I'm having is I'm not sure exactly where... not sure where the rest of these are going to be. But the world actually isn't as big as I... like, some of the dungeons are very large, but I think the world overall is not as big as I was thinking it was. So this is one of the fights to get more HP. So I think I'm missing like 4 more of those well, not prime hunts, of those like extra hunts, which I thought I was fully done with. Assuming there aren't more of those blood shrines as well to look for, and, you know, who knows. This is where I think you get one of the... this is where you get, another bag of seeds. Oh yeah, this is where I want to get down to. So there's something up here, and it comes out of a cave, and it's like, where are all these damn caves? This just goes to Ashdown Manor. Yeah. So, how do I get over here on the right? That's the problem. There's a couple areas like this that I just do not have any clue I don't think it's just in here. Unless this is another one of those caves that I didn't have the ability for yet. No illusory walls or anything. Yeah, this is confusing. This is gonna be a bit of a problem if I need to get up there. Unless, like, you go into Ashdown Manor and you go out, like, and around. Well, I'm testing a theory real quick. Let's find out. I need to figure out if, Please don't be something where you need Umbra to pass through a wall you wouldn't see. That would suck. Like one of those gas walls that you can, you wouldn't necessarily know about. Hmm. Wanted to see if I could wiggle a little bit more to the right. I think there might be some more space to the right that I'm missing. Maybe? Oh, cave! There is a cave, shit. Fuck, okay. Ah. You just fall like an idiot. Where does this take me? Aha, okay, so I get whatever's in this chest, which hopefully is not just money. That would make me sad. No feathers or anything, none of those blue flowers, no. No other caves, no. Okay, what is this? Leech. Oh shit, is there one that gives you hemokinesis? There is. Crafted by the most expert sanguine among the stalkers, Leechcliff enhances the latent hemokinetic abilities of the sanguine who bears it, increasing the blood absorbed with each inflicted wound. So, you know, that doesn't help too much, but at least I know what to look for. Another convention has been established of look behind the bushes in case there's another random cave you're not seeing. So I'm assuming that this area I can consider to be completely scouted. Which I guess is somewhere between Ashdown Manor and Alina's Rest. I haven't seen any areas where the puzzle solution deviates too far from where where I'm trying to go, so getting up to this area above me, my guess is whatever I need to do is very close. How to get up there though? And is there like a lever to get in? Like, getting in here would be excellent. Now it's like I've just got to, like, keep an eye out, I guess. Not to the left anywhere. Well, you weren't allowed to get pretty far down here. Wait, what is this? What will this lead to then? But I got stuck for a second. I really thought that would lead to something. I've been down to the bottom right. Where might this feather be? Where's the entrance to it? I'm like really trying to keep my eyes peeled in case there happens to be another one of those flowers or something to dark grasp onto. This is that guest house again. You know, I haven't looked in here. I know there's a cave inside this. What did this say? Oh. No, I've done this. I've done this. Just gotta figure out, like, what's, It seems... I really am convinced that there should be some more for me to do. I just don't know where it is. That was the boss. I did this. Or I think. Oh yeah, this is, as I forgot already. This was the path down from where I came up. Ah, so okay, so I'm quite confused here. Yeah, this is the spot that I found earlier that led to the alchemy spot. I think this is it too, yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm confused. My guess is just to keep looking in this area just to try to figure it out. Otherwise, I may end up looking it up. I'm really not sure.